Hi everyone, it's Sydney with Daisy and Duke Dog, and welcome to our very first video. Over the last few years as a trainer, I've gotten a ton of questions from pet owners, and now it's finally time to answer those questions publicly. So if you want to know more about what to feed your dog, then keep watching. The most frequently asked question that I get is, Sydney, what is the best food to feed my dog? Now this video is not going to promote one specific product, but instead inform you guys on what you should be looking for when you're choosing your dog's food. Keep in mind that there's no one size fits all when it comes to your dog, and every dog has different dietary needs based off of breed, age, weight, and even allergies. If you think that your dog may have an allergy, please contact your local vet, and then you can move forward on what you should be looking for in your dog's food. So I brought my dog's food out. This video is not being sponsored by Wholehearted. I just thought it would be a great example to show you guys. When you're looking for your dog's food, the first thing to pay attention to is the front of the bag. And there are a couple of key words to look out for when picking the right food. 1. Look for complete nutrition or complete and well-balanced diet. All this means is that your dog is getting the necessary vitamins and minerals, protein and carbohydrates that they need on a daily basis. The second thing to look out for if it's grain-free or not. I'm not going to even touch the topic of whether grain-free is good or bad for your dog. If your dog does have a grain allergy, make sure you stick to a food that is grain-free. The third thing to look out for is the breeds and life stages. Is your dog old, young, small breed, large breed? This will give you a general idea of what to look out for and what food will suit your dog's needs. The fourth thing to look out for on the front of the bag is the wording of the food. So my dog's food is beef and pea recipe. Real beef is the first ingredient. When you see something like this, this means that beef and pea is going to make up about 95% of your dog's food. Look out for other things that may say beef entree or beef dinner. When it says something like that, it could mean that beef is going to be in there, but it may or may not be the first few ingredients. The one to really look out for is beef flavored or flavoring with beef. This means that there's going to be at least 3% amount of protein in your dog's food. So it could be 1% of beef fat, or it could be beef is all the way at the bottom of the ingredient list. The second thing you should be looking for is the ingredient list. The first 5 to 8 ingredients is going to make up 95% of your dog's food. Unless your dog needs a vegetarian diet, protein should be the first ingredient. When it comes to protein, you'll see different words like beef, beef meal, beef byproduct, or meat byproduct. All of those words have different meanings. Beef is going to be the meat, but also water. Beef meal is going to take the water out. So in a sense, you're going to get more protein from beef meal. Beef byproduct is going to be what's left over after human consumption. So it can be meat, but it also can be organs like the heart, liver. It can also be feet, a tail in there as well. Meat byproduct is going to be the same thing as beef. However, you are not entirely sure what meat it actually is. It could be a mix of chicken and beef, or duck and venison, or it could be roadkill, or the animal could arrive to the plant already dead. When it comes to the source of energy for your dog, make sure you watch out for fillers like corn gluten meal, rice bran, or cracked barley. While there's nothing wrong with corn, rice, or barley in itself, the fillers that I mentioned before will have less nutritional value than their whole counterpart. Lastly, you should be checking the feeding guidelines and the guaranteed analysis. The guaranteed analysis will give you the minimum protein and fat percentages, while also giving you the maximum fiber and moisture percentage. This will give you an idea of what food to look for your dog's needs. So for example, if you have a puppy, you're going to look for a food that has a higher protein percentage than that of an adult dog food. Whereas the feeding guidelines will tell you how much you should be feeding your dog on a daily basis. Factors like environment, breed, and activity level will determine if you should feed your dog more or less than the estimate suggests. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you have any questions or recommendations for future videos, make sure you comment down below. And if you want to see more coming from Daisy and Duke, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Bye guys.